Welcome everyone to another update, and today is the first trading day of the year, January 4th, 2021. And if you remember on the last video, I went ahead and collected profits on our monthly account, which is being operated on a Bitcoin account. So we're growing our Bitcoins. And with that being said, I just want to, before I move further, if you want to grow your Bitcoin, we do that. We offer that service as well. It's pretty much through the Signal service or account management, and it's using the same strategy that we use for if you have a US dollar account, or you might have another type of account, a Great British Pound or Euro or Chinese yuan, whatever the currency is. As long as your broker provides it, or if you need a broker, you're looking for a broker that's providing a Bitcoin account where you can use our strategy, grow your account, grow your Bitcoins, grow your US dollars, whatever, contact us. Contact us today and we'll help you get started. Go to our proof page, check it out for yourself. All right. So let's get into the report. I also wanted to show you the account. As you can see, it's down to 15,000 bits from, where was it before the last video? I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was over 100,000 bits. All right, so we already collected that, whatever that number was. Now we're starting all over again. This is something that I've been doing day in, day out, month after month after month after month for more than a year. You can get access to the daily financial market report, as well as get access to the Google Drive, which is where all of our archives are located. You can go back for yourself if you want to learn. Highly recommend you go back and learn those lessons. But you can see month after month this pattern. It works. Okay, so that's pretty much where we are. We want to see this grow from 15,000 bits upwards to over 100,000 bits like it did before. So we're excited. We're going to have to wait 30 days, 60 days, and then we'll collect. Same process, guys. The thing is this. It's not, believe it or not, you can get the ebook with the strategy that's in the back of the ebook, on the last part of the ebook, I should say. You can apply that for yourself, and guess what? Still be able to make these same results for $24.95. But that's not the issue. The issue is not the strategy. The issue isn't the strategy, because we've already demonstrated over and over again, especially with our proof page. I should have added that a long time ago. But anyhow, it is what it is. But we've demonstrated already that our strategy works. The issue is not the strategy. The issue is not getting it from the ebook and all this other stuff. The issue is this. Take note. Patience. The issue could be us. That saying that says we're our worst enemy. Sometimes we're our worst enemy. Well, yeah. We get in the way. Fear, greed, doubt, worry, all of these negative emotions get in the way. When all in all, has nothing to do, well, I don't want to say it has nothing to do with emotions, but on a personal level, it should not involve your emotions on a personal level. Now, on a more global level or a macro view, yeah, the market is driven. There's an aspect of the market that is driven by the emotions. Okay, but that's through crowd behavior. But when it comes to you as an individual investor, don't involve your emotions. It's especially if you give into it, especially if you're not profiting from a trade because of drawdown and you cut it loose and you're like, oh my goodness, and you're freaking out. Then you turn back around and guess what? It shot right back up to profit again. Has that ever happened to you? It's happened to me before. Okay. So that is the whole key. It's mastering your emotions. There's so many different techniques, but one of the main thing is through experience, especially using strategy that works. Okay. So let me go over the report. Always make sure that the date is correct. Research completed for January 4th, 2021. All right. And it's going to be from the week of the 3rd to the 9th of January 2021. So brand new month, fresh start. Friday we were closed because of New Year's. Weekend we don't operate, the markets are not open, and we don't ever place trades on Sundays, so just Monday through Friday. And here we go. So we're at 87%, but I will say this though, off the bat, the volatility index is off the chain. It's skyrocketing. If you go to the bottom of the report where the indices is located, you'll see for yourself that the volatility index, the volatility index is at a buy, which means there's extreme volatility in the market. Extreme volatility in the market for the first market session of the year. All right. So, but for the most part, the Forex is still doing pretty well. So if you see your trades, you're going to notice the volatility taking effect on most of these Forex trades, by the way. Most of them, if you go through the report, are in extreme stress. So it's kind of hard to pick one. With the exception of just a few, just a handful. And some of those are exotic pairs. So just waiting for the market to settle. Even though it's still kind of, in the Forex world, it's still sunny, so to speak. But because of the volatility index and also because of the dollar index, there's another bullish attempt. So we have two indices that are attempting to take this bullish approach, and it's causing a big ruckus in the market, okay? But just hang tight. It's still Monday. I mean, that's kind of expected. We still got data coming in. There's a lot. So those different factors that are taking place, they're really, really causing the market to really shake up. Okay? But just hang tight. Hang tight. All right. That's usually why we place trades on Tuesday, by the way. That's one of the reasons why. Commodities market, we're definitely seeing a bit of a storm. All right. It is blue, not green. It's also not red. Red would be just a devastating storm. But we got some clouds out there. Now we are seeing some pretty decent opportunities here, though, with some of these commodities. I will say that. If you don't see any stress marks, no extreme stress, you see some clear indicators that you could go in that market, by all means, go ahead and do it, even on a Monday. By all means. All right, just hang tight. Hold on. All right. Cryptocurrency market. Now, the Bitcoin, we are seeing a lot of turbulence there. But for the most part, cryptocurrency as a whole, still hanging in there. Still holding on. Indices market. Still seeing some things hanging in there. Now, we did make a note on the NASDAQ. I'm going to actually change that. That's only because it literally changed after the research was completed. I mean, sometimes you have that. It's not that big of a surprise because the research is conducted during the U.S. market anyhow. But the U.S. market session, especially with the indices, especially the NASDAQ and the Dow, took a beating. A beating. And so, but there's definitely some recovery taking place. And that's a part of the correction. So I'll go ahead and make that correction now, actually, which actually will change the MAS score. So it's going to be more than 87%. Either way it goes, it's still going to be good. I'll go ahead and make that change. So this is actually continue for now, or ongoing. I don't have the exact days because we already erased it. So for now, I'll just put 1. Either way it goes, but this one is actually choppy because it changed on us mid-day. So that indicates a very choppy movement, guys. So here goes the volatility index. Let me show you guys that as well. Volatility index, a new trend with both of these unexpected takeovers for the current market value and current market movement, just out of the blue. Volatility just crept up and just boom, took over the market. Okay? Or the markets. The markets, plural. So also the top picks. These are good. These are going according to current market movement. Excuse me. So as you can see, the US dollar is probably the only one that's different from these. So if you look at the pairs, you notice they're mainly US dollar pairs. See how they are opposing pairs. Opposing pairs. So if I were to put like Australian dollar and Swiss franc, they would not be opposing. They both would be going in the same direction. If I were to use that pair, doesn't mean that we can't make money. It doesn't mean you can't make money, but there's going to be a lot more volatility involved. Okay, another layer of volatility, I should say. We already have 3 layers of volatility taking place right now. Layer number 1, it's Monday. The data hasn't come in. So we're looking at insufficient data that brings volatility. Number 2, the second layer, has to do with the volatility index. As we saw here, the volatility index unexpectedly took over a bullish trend. So it's very high. The volatility is high. Whenever you see that there's a buy or an up movement on this volatility index, just know there's going to be extreme volatility in the market. All markets. And the third layer of volatility that we're facing right now is the dollar index. If we go here, look at the dollar index, we can see that there's another attempted bullish run. All right, there's another attempted bullish run. Okay, well, here it is, the dollar. See the extreme stress. And I already went over last week what that means. That extreme stress also is the same as saying that that's a buy move that's going against that sell on the current market movement. And it would be vice versa. If the current market movement was a buy, then the extreme stress would be the opposite, would be indicate a sell. I went over a demonstration on a previous video last week. So you can go back to last week's update and look for it. I don't remember which video it was, but it was one of the videos I did last week, okay? And where I went over a visual demonstration of what that means. So that extreme stress that's taking place with the dollar is going against it, and that's causing extreme volatility. Why? Because the dollar is the world's reserve currency. So whatever happens, it's going to affect and ripple the whole marketplace. All right. So those are the 3 layers of volatility that we're dealing with right now. Account management, hang tight. We will be placing trades on your accounts. Just hang tight. Just hang in there, guys. We're looking forward for another awesome week of profits. Check out our proof page. Those of you who are still hanging on the fence, trying to figure out which way to go, look at all the proof there. Scroll to the bottom of the, once you go to the verified button, it'll take you to my FX book. Here, let me just show you real quick. So once you go to the website, okay, you're going to go to the Forex Helper website, And when you go to the Forex Helper website, you're going to look for the button that says Strategy Proof. If you're on a mobile phone, it'll look like this. All right. If you're on a desktop, laptop, you're going to go to the top where you're going to see the button that says Strategy Proof. Click on that. Once you go to the Strategy Proof, you're going to click on Show Me Verified Results. When you go to the Show Me Verified Results, you'll see the verified results of this particular member's account. This is real. All right, you can look here. You can see it is real and verified. Third party, non-biased, verified. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to see the rest of them. You go down to the bottom, and boom, there you have it. You got the rest of these here. They're updated every 4 hours automatically by computers. These computers go into these members' accounts. They look at the trades, and then they say, oh, awesome. The Forex Helper strategy is doing great. They don't really say that, but you know what I mean. They're going to post and tell you what's the percentage gain. Here's a member that's made 113% gain. Another one made almost 200%, 199% gain, okay? Come on, guys. Let's get with the program. This is a brand new year. You don't want to keep hearing my mouth talking about this strategy works. This strategy works. Just go to the proof page and see it for yourself. All right? All right, guys. We appreciate you. I just want you to know that. And we wish you the best for this new year. All right? Let's make all the right decisions that we can. And I'll see you on the next update, Lord willing. God bless.